Segment number 2, overnight line movers, Teddy, SBRodds.com. As you know, the best place on the internet to get those line movements 24/7. They're always moving. Darvish getting a little bit of a push early on Friday. The Cardinals line drops here, Teddy, from -135 to -115. But checking SBRodds.com as we're filming right now, back up to 125, 127 in that range. A total of 9. Darvish versus Michaelis tonight.
Yeah, I was a little bit surprised that there was money coming in on Darvish, And again, last time out, gave up 6 runs, 12 hits against Cincinnati, but he did pitch 7 full innings for the first time since 2017. His control was a little bit better than it has been. All that being said, Michaelis has owned the Cubs 3-0 with a 1.32 lifetime ERA against him. And last time out, struck out a season-high 9 without walking a batter, a guy who has had his fair share of troubles so far this season. That being said, he's pitched better of late, and I'm not surprised at all that we saw at least some buyback in favor of Michaelis and the Cards versus a Cubs team that hasn't played great baseball over the last week, although they are coming off a nice win yesterday.
Common theme here for the season so far, Teddy. One team flips to a favorite versus the Orioles. Hey, it's happening again today. The Giants of all teams, Teddy, flip to a favorite versus those Baltimore Orioles. Orioles opened up around -115 in that range. Now sit about +110 with a total of 9. Pomerantz versus Cashner. Nobody wants Cashner, Teddy. What's going on here?
Yeah, honestly, this is, with Cashner in particular, we've seen vitriolic anger towards Andrew Cashner in the betting markets. Every time he's on the hill, we see wise guys betting against him. And, of course, 1-4 his last 5. His last start might have been the worst of the bunch. He got hit hard in Colorado, and he came away with the win. Pomerantz, a guy with an XFIP. Fielding independent pitching, XFIP means that's factored in. You factor in the ballparks and all the other, it's not just a straight FIP. It's an adjusted fielding independent pitching. His XFIP is 2 runs lower than his ERA. The Giants actually won a game yesterday. I'm not surprised that we've seen money coming against the Orioles and for the Giants, giving Pomerantz advanced metric numbers being far better than his mainstream numbers.
Tyler Mahle and the Reds getting a little bit of love on Friday. Corbin opens up at -125, now down to -111. If we take a look at the Reds being that slight dog in this one, a total of 9. Corbin versus Mahle. The interesting part about this one, Teddy, is the same thing we talk about continuously with the Nationals. You probably get a good start out of Corbin, but what do you get out of that back end of the bullpen? Interesting game today.
Yeah, but the Nats are hitting now. Their lineup has gotten healthy, and, they've erupted. 47 runs their last 6 ball games. Dave Martinez. We had guys injured. We had guys come back. We had guys that played that just needed to play games, and now things are starting to click a little bit, and they're starting to play. Our lineup's got some length now, and we're starting to extend some innings. So that might be a buy sign on the Nats, but the markets don't care about that. What do they care about? The advanced metric stats. You're talking about Mahle, his batting average on balls in play, 318. That can only go down. His home run rate, more than 20% of his fly balls have gone out of the park. That can only go down. So they're saying this is a pitcher primed for better stats as the season progresses, whereas Corbin, his XFIP's a full run higher than his ERA, so he is primed for some regression, hence the overnight money on Cincinnati.